good morning to you folks. Always a pleasure to have you here on the Mr.DiGG channel. Today we're in the Volvo 30-ton haul truck. So not exactly sure what happened. Aaron's dealing with this problem. Thank goodness I don't have to deal with these issues anymore, but we're missing a few employees today. So I said, hey, let me jump in and help move some dirt. We got Mr. Ivan in the 550 today, loading us up with some of the chalk material. We're making the long haul today. We got Anderson chasing us. I've already made 2 runs. I had to get myself back used to driving a haul truck. It's been a little while. And Anderson's not the person you want behind you because that dude is fast. So we're going to jump back in the truck after this scoop right here and wait on our horn because it does not take long at all for the 550 to get you loaded. And there we go. All right, get you guys buttoned up right here so we don't clog up the works. Put our seatbelt on. Put her in drive. Park brake off. Let's go. This is kind of fun, y'all. Again, I haven't done this in forever. So yeah, it took me just the 2 runs to kind of get my don't get stuck, Ryan. As I was saying, I had to kind of get my bearings back. It's been like, I don't know, years since I've actually stayed in rotation and driven the haul truck. It's kind of enjoyable, man. Nice to be back in the saddle again. These trucks absolutely amaze me, guys. We've probably got, I don't know, at least 35 tons on the back of us right now. And the way they just pull up these hills is incredible. Now we're getting into some sandy stuff. So I'm gonna mash the button on my floor right there. You can see, or maybe you can see, it locks all 6 wheels in while we're in this real sandy stuff. Got Nick coming down, so I better watch what I'm doing and get in my lane. There's our buddy Nick. I'll hold that button down until I get to the very top, because in this little section right here, you kind of want to start bouncing, and we do not want to start bouncing. You can imagine that much weight on this truck. That's really hard on those differentials, drive shafts, just hard on the truck in general. And we'll get up here, look for some landfill traffic, make sure we're clear. Good that way, good that way. Let's go. Got the fellas making some blocks this morning. Landfill's wide open per usual. Got a little bit of rain last night, thank goodness, so that knocked the dust down at least for an hour or so until the sun and the 95-degree weather we're gonna have today bakes it. There's where we just got loaded, way down yonder. Both compactors running in the landfill this morning. Got the sprinklers going, trying to go ahead and stay on top of the dust. And we'll turn right up here. We're gonna do what I call the enduro run today. And we gotta wait on this truck. That's not good. Anderson's gonna for sure catch us now. Come on, Bubba. We'll turn here by the mountain of coffee grinds. And back through the woods we go. I'm not exactly sure the mileage on this run. I guess it's probably close to 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles round trip. It's a pretty scenic route though. I'll give them that. Got a little bit of an incline on the back stretch right here. This road weaves all back through our property. It goes down to the area that, if you watched any of the past videos, you know we're dumping all this clay material down in an old sand clay mine that Dad started digging years and years ago. We're kind of filling it back in. hopefully be able to sell this stuff for some compactable fuel on down the road. We got to stay in the throttle though, because with Anderson on our tail, I don't want him catching us. Pretty back through here. This will make a great dirt bike trail, wouldn't it? Or four-wheeler or Polaris Razor. I know Jackson comes back here and plays on it all the time. And you may be asking, why is it Jackson in the truck today as well? I thought we had a full crew. So he went with some friends to Columbia, South Carolina. So Dad had to fill in. Now we bust out into the clearing. And you can see the amount of white kaolin material that we've already brought down here. It is quite a bit. We'll go down this long ramp, get ourselves turned around, back up to the edge, and dump her out. Darn, Anderson caught us anyway. I've been yapping too much. That boy's fast. Now here's where a good rear view camera comes into play. This is where we got to be careful. So we're going to use our side view mirrors as well as our rear view camera to make sure we're straight. We got to back all the way up to the edge until we see those rear tires, or I should say feel those rear tires squat, and then we'll dump her. Oh, you can see the edge coming up. All right, she's starting to squat. I'm gonna give her a little bit more gas. We're gonna hold it right there. Go ahead and throw it in neutral. Dump our bed. Side step the pedal a little bit, give her some gas, and up she goes. And you can tell in the rear view we're back far enough because it's going right over the cliff, just what we wanted. And that's it. There's our buddy Anderson dumping out right beside us. I'm gonna let him go first because that joker's just too fast for me. Get on out of here, Speedy. All right, now we'll throw her back in drive. Go ahead and give it a little bit of gas to come off of this cliff right here. And we'll go ahead and start coming down with our bed. We'll just hold that forward. The bed will slowly be dropping down as we're moving forward, and we can let Speedy go ahead and get in front of us so he's not riding my bumper. We don't want to wind up like Ethan last week and roll this thing. That would be bad if the boss man comes up here and rolls it. That's not setting a very good example, so we'll let Anderson go ahead so we can kind of take it a little bit slower and more careful. Now we'll head back up the back road. We got a big mud puddle here from the rain last night. We'll splash through it. Oh yeah, nice and muddy. We'll follow Anderson. You can see him going up the back hill. This truck is so dang comfortable. As bumpy as these roads are, man, this seat is just like super comfortable. This is where air ride pays off tenfold. Hey, I want to tell you guys, I'm feeling much better now. I appreciate all y'all's comments. Some of them were really good, man. I tried taking a little bit more zinc, started taking some vitamins, doing honey and apple cider vinegar. Knocked it right out. Still got a little bit of a cough, but I feel so much better than I did last week. All right, we'll pass the wash plant now. We got the folks making some sand. Keith's over here. Got him a truck to load up on the other side. It's a beautiful sand coming off the belt. Look at that pretty blonde sand right there. There's our buddy Keith. He's going around there to load that truck now. And we got to cross the Landfill Haul Road one more time before we enter into the digging area. Good that way, good that way. Let's shoot on across, get down, get loaded, and do it all over again, folks. I'm trying to split the ruts too when I go back down, just trying to pack it down for us. It makes it a little bit slower, but I'd rather be slow going downhill unloaded than being slow coming uphill bouncing while we're fully loaded. So we'll just take and drive or kind of like a snake down through here right now and knock some of these ridges down and just help pack the road as best we can. This sand doesn't pack. It's pretty much like driving on sugar. And we'll make our little curve right here. Get in line. Looks like Anderson's almost about loaded. Slow down a little bit, I'm bouncing. Look at that pretty 550 right there. Boy, I love that machine. We'll stop right here just so we stay out of the swing zone. Anderson's loaded up. Man, he's got a load on him. All right, now we'll go ahead and pull forward. We want to stay pretty much perpendicular to Mr. Ivan. So we'll pull up. He may give us the horn or he may not have time to, but I kind of know about where he wants me. It should be good right about there, I think. Yeah, perfect. I might have pulled a little bit too far forward, but still okay. Let's jump out. I can't get enough of this 550 running. We're digging down way deep right now. Let's go check it out real quick. We'll let him put this scoop on us and we'll walk over there. We sure don't want to be underneath that bucket. Yep, the trash is literally chasing us out of here. As soon as they get a little bit of real estate open down to the base grade of the landfill floor, they're already pushing trash right behind us. Man, look at that bucket. Goodness. He's reaching way down there. Oh yeah, we got us a heck of a load. We're good to go. Thank you, Bubba. Definitely want your seatbelt on these bumpy roads. All right, let's go for Anderson laps us. Pedal to the metal. We'll climb this big old hill. Again, it just blows my mind how these trucks, especially with an automatic transmission, can pull this much weight, shift gears smoothly, lock differentials when they need to, not overheat. It's just incredible. I don't get it. It's a technological marvel in my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my 6-wheel. We're getting into that real sandy area right now. Don't want to start hopping. So you can hold that pedal down as long as you need 6-wheel drive, and it'll just lock those differentials, give you 6-wheel pulling power. Then when we get up here to the plateau, just take my foot off the button, and we're back in 4-wheel. Got some traffic coming. Hit my brakes. Come on, buddy. One of our Thompson trucks. Looks like he's got loaded with some topsoil. Get some speed up on this straightaway right here. We got to slow down a little bit before we make our curve so we don't dump a bunch off, because Ivan's got it stacked up high. And get on the brakes a little bit. Dodge some more traffic. Come on, buddy. It's gonna cause me to get lapped by Anderson. This is my favorite part of the run through here. Just back here in the woods, in the shade. Kind of like a jungle tour, but only in a Volvo 30-ton truck. I can hear the auxiliary fan kicking on that long incline back there. You know this motor's got to be getting hot, pulling all that weight on these, relatively short pulls and climbing hills. Again, I don't know how they handle it. I do it all day, every day. They some tough trucks, that's for dang sure. Got our engine braking on too, especially for this big old hill right here. Helps us slow down and stay off those brakes. Alright, let's back up to the edge. right, dump and repeat. We're gonna break off from hauling dirt a little bit. Aaron's got some project he wants us to help him with, so let's pick him up and go see what he's gonna get us into. I usually don't pick up hitchhikers, but you look pretty. I promise
I'm not a serial killer.
Oh yeah, that's what they all say. Have you a seat down, buddy?
All right.
I was just getting fast too, man.
Oh man.
What we gonna go do, bud?
Let's go move some clay.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna fix the road to your daddy's fish pond.
To the fish house, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
I think it's coming together.
It is, man. Them guys that's been down there working and busting tail on.
Traffic jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking good, man. You and Brandon did some work around that pond.
Making it happen.
Yeah, except for that darn Snapchat Aaron sent me yesterday, man. This giant rattlesnake. Too bad I can't show you guys, but it's on Snapchat, so it's already disappeared. But
I don't
man,
think I saved it. Yeah, it wasn't that big. It was only like 4.5 foot long.
Oh, is that it? That thing was a monster, boy. I would have.
Oh man,
it
was going straight towards your house from up here too.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
great. Wonderful.
You might see it again later.
That's why I got kitty cats, man. They'll take care of him.
I think that snake would eat the cat.
I think he could swallow Pepe. That was a monster.
Oh yeah, that was a good size snake.
But it's looking really good down there, man. I'm super impressed with the work everybody's done. The house is coming together. It won't be long. We'll be cooking out down there, drinking some cold beer.
I can't wait, buddy.
Me either.
Catching some fishes.
I like it. But guys, we're gonna head up to the very top of the landfill, get on the Komatsu, swap places with Aaron, stop bouncing on this road, and move a little bit of clay, get that road ship shape going down to the fish house. So Aaron just showed me a new trick on the Volvo here. What is it, buddy? I didn't know what this button does.
So right now we're in drive, and you got your foot on the brake.
That's right.
All right, so we match this.
Yeah.
The truck's in neutral and the park brake's on.
Ah.
Right. So now, like, you can give it gas. If you had a load in there, you could dump your load and then put it back down.
Yeah.
So like, if we were dumping a load, you'd be in reverse. And as soon as you shift this right here,
yep,
the brake releases.
Ah,
and you're ready to go again.
Handy, because I've been sidestepping with my boot down there,
like
trying
when
to match
to
the
get
gas.
loaded, you put it in neutral and mash that button. And then when he's done loading, you just put it in drive and go.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then you don't have to use your parking brake over here.
Or you ain't got to twist your ankle like I've been doing. That's pretty sweet. I love this truck, man. She is strong, dude.
Oh, these things are incredible.
They're tanks. All right, where we gonna go to, bud? All the way up on top?
Yeah. Make us a hard right and keep on climbing.
My bed's still up. That's why we're not moving.
Oh, sorry.
Now we're going. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, what happened to my gas?
Safety first.
And see, now we wanted to, we could throw it in 6-wheel drive. And then if we wanted to lock the differentials, we could hit our button on the floor, and then all 6 wheels are doing the same thing at the same time, pulling like a mule.
Like a team of mules.
Like a team, yeah, like six mules.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, why did we bring all this clay up here? Was it for final cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't really have room down at the bottom to stockpile things anymore.
I know. It's
somebody wants to run like 5 businesses off the same piece of property. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you're running out of room, man.
So we just put stuff wherever we can find room. Yeah. This was the best spot.
The best option, eh?
Yeah.
All right, you want me to climb up there on the Komatsu and load you up?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll do it to it.
Make it happen.
We got our holy bucket on the Komatsu. Hopefully she'll last until we move a couple loads down there to the road. It's been a little while since I've ran the old Komatsu too, so we're just getting a general refresher on everything today, folks. That's all right though. I like doing different things. It makes the day go by that much faster. Man, I used to think this bucket was big until being in that Volvo. Just climb right on up to the top. Might have to use our bucket to help pull us up on this hill. It's a pretty steep incline right here. Give her a little helping hand there. Make sure we're not gonna hit our counterweight any, and we'll dig right into this mountain of clay. Like Aaron said, since we got so many businesses everywhere, we're running out of room to put stuff. See if Aaron can back up to us right here. I don't know if he's paying attention right at the moment. Yeah, he should be able to back right there. But give him the horn, wake him up. That ought to do good. We got to reach out a little ways, but we can get him loaded. Perfect. Let's see how many scoops it takes with the Komatsu versus the Volvo. That was one. Two. Yeah, it's been a long while since I ran this old girl. It's been a good excavator for us. She's got a good many hours on her, but it's been well taken care of, thank goodness. Sam run it for the longest time, so he took really good care of her. Three. Be four. I'll check in a minute and see how many hours is on this machine. A lot of them are going to be idle hours because for the longest time we just had 1 or 2 haul trucks moving dirt, so she would just have to sit and wait on the truck to come back. That was back before the hurricane, before we had to get in a real rush. I believe that was 5. I don't know, I'm talking and losing count. I think that's 5. Now that we're in a rush, we had to go ahead and pull the trigger on that much larger Volvo excavator and another haul truck. 6. I think I will send him with 8, you guys, because he's got to go down a pretty lopsided drive as it sits right now. I think we'll let him go with that, just to stay on the safe side. I'll back up real quick. Clean off my loading pad a little bit right here so we can get a little bit closer to the material. Pop up on this thing just a second ago. It said something about stopping and regenning or something or else. I don't know. Hopefully it'll pop back up. I have to look at it in a second. Stupid DEF stuff. Y'all know me and my opinion on DEF. Go ahead and dig some of this out, throw it out in front of us, where we can get a little bit closer to the actual mountain of material before we dig a big hole and then we can't get to it. See, that should work. Back up a little bit more. Or we could get some good pushing power with the stick. About right here should do good. Come on, baby. There you go. We'll just clear this whole area up right here. We can get a little bit closer to the truck area. We can keep it clean and we can get just a little bit closer to air, and so we're not stretched so far out. That should keep us in good shape for quite a while. Clean up the loading dock just a little bit, we can get him even further back. Add to our stockpile a little bit. Now we got us a nice good spot to load him, although I did see when he was driving off I loaded him a little bit too much to the driver's side, but now we can access him really good. And I knocked this bank down too. I like to be able to see the tires of the truck when they're backing up, just to make sure that I know they're level and stable. And anyway, just like to be able to see what's going on. That's a good loading dock right there. I was trying to see what that error was just a while ago. Regeneration disable, automatic regeneration in progress. So I guess it's doing its thing. I don't know, there's only one green bar on the regen thing, so I don't know, I have to ask Aaron. Yep, I think we need a little patchwork, don't y'all? Man, that is thin. She is wore some kind of thin. This is already peeled downwards. Holy cow. That thing's seen a many of buckets of dirt. Other side's gone too. It will have to do a little patching or either look at getting us another work brow bucket. This is an Eastco bucket. I'm not super familiar with this company, but that's some pretty thin walls on this bucket. I mean, I know it's worn down over time, but you can see it's got this good inch out here plate, the actual bucket itself isn't that thick. But again, it has seen a couple million scoops of dirt, so it's just part of the process. And then not too long ago, Aaron and Rolando bored this bucket out here, so we got us a new pin in there. She takes grease. Now this is the one that was squealing a few months ago. If y'all, I know a bunch of y'all commented on that. It was driving me insane, but it just wouldn't take grease anymore. The pin was slap wore out. But she's good to go now for a couple thousand more hours. Gotta be on here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Oh, okay, that would make sense. It's got a clock and a little hour meter. So 8,836. And I won't lie, this has been a good old excavator. Komatsu makes some good stuff, man. I really like their dozers and their excavators. This one's been hanging in there for years and years now, and hopefully we'll get a lot more life out of her. Here comes our buddy Aaron again. Let's get him loaded up. Hopefully we'll have time to get out there and see what Aaron's doing. I got an appointment here in a little bit I got to make, but I want to go down there and see exactly what he's doing. He said he was going to widen out a curve. So they built that road last week that we were talking about, going down to the fish house, and then there was a real tight curve at the bottom. So I'm assuming that's where he's taking out a few trees and going to put this clay, make us a nice curve going into that that bottom road where all the trees and stuff are overhanging. It's a beautiful little road, but it's really grown up. I want to be able to try to take the Bergman track truck down there and do some dam work around the pond, but I don't know if we can make it the way those limbs are hanging right now. We'll have to take a look later and see what we can do. I'm also going to take the Bergman track truck here soon and do some landfill work on the side slopes. I'm excited to see that vehicle climb straight up these slopes, man. That's going to be awesome. So I'll have that video coming up for you soon. That's going to be pretty exciting. And it's work that we really need to get done because we are way behind on our vegetation. We're supposed to have, I think it's 85% vegetation on the landfill side slopes. Actually the whole landfill. And we do not have it. We just got behind, just trying to dig, and just the amount of trash coming in, we just got way behind. So maybe with that truck we can get us some nice compost or topsoil like material on those side slopes, take the four-wheeler and get them planted, or have somebody come in and just go ahead and hydro seed it. That'd be the quickest way to go. Most expensive route, but quickest. So we'll see upcoming in the next week or so what we can get done. It'd be a real good time right now to put some brown top millet on these slopes. That'll do you right there, Aaron. I'm just taking my bucket, knocking the peak off of the load as he drives out, just so it don't fall over the sides. But anyhow, we've had some good rain coming in the afternoon, so now will be a good time to try to get some seed sown all around the property. But as it goes, as soon as we spread seed, then the rain will probably disappear and we'll go into a drought. That's just kind of the way it works. Anytime you spread seed or fertilizer, then the rain stops. Hey, and a quick shout out to all you guys that went to the merch store. I've been keeping Courtney real busy, and man, it blows my mind the support that you guys give us here on the channel. It's much appreciated, so thank you guys very, very much for helping out and going to the merch store. It means a lot to us. She's got some cool stuff on there. Got some new Atomic Sand shirts. I think they're in blue. Matter of fact, I need to go order me one right now. So if you are interested in any Mr.DiGG merch, you can look below this video, or I think you can go to mr.digg.com, mr.digg.com. So go check it out. Me and Courtney sure do thank you. This reminds me of the days when I used to be back here digging full time, 10 hours a day, you guys. It's kind of nice to be back in the machine again. I try to keep that bucket moving all the time, except for when I'm scooping, and a brief second when I'm unloading. I found out when we were speed loading, I'll call it, long years ago. That'd kind of be the key to really moving a lot of material quickly. Automatically know where you're going to stick that bucket, grab the scoop, Keep swinging, start curling when you're over the truck. Go all the way to the front, load him up. Come down, knock it off, make it pretty. And he gone. Now we sit and go check out YouTube comments and talk to you guys. I think we got Brandon in the truck now. Aaron must have jumped over into the dozer. Go ahead and be blading out the dirt that we're bringing to him. Yeah, that's our old buddy Brandon. The Floyd brothers, like y'all commented, man, they really did a lot of work down at the fish house. I was blown away the other day when we went down there and saw all that land already cleared. It looks amazing. And it got there really quick with everybody's help. Tell you what, everybody's really stoked and spurred on here lately with all the projects happening, the shop. I saw them putting the roof on it today. The new office coming together is just, it's a wonderful feeling when everybody's on board and everybody's excited about the progress that the businesses are making. Everybody just seems to work, you know, that much better together just to see it get done, because we're all so excited just to have some new stuff and some nice places to work and hang out too. Really helps put everybody in a good mood, which is a nice thing as hot as it is, because a lot of times if we ever had issues with customers or even employee squabbles, it was during July and August, because it gets so daggum hot. People just get frustrated a lot quicker, which I understand. I've been a victim of it myself. It's just these dog days of summer, man, they're so unbearably hot. And you know, it doesn't take long to lose your temper a little bit. But lately, knock on wood, everybody's just been in a great mood and helping each other out. It's just, it's awesome, man. You couldn't ask for anything else. Let's put a little bit more on it. There you go, Bubba. Good to go. That's my trademark right there, leveling it off. Let's get us a scoop. What am I doing? I was excited to get back to reading more of y'all's comments. Now we can play on the phone a little bit. Right, Aaron just called me, said this is going to be the last one. We'll ride down with Brandon and see what that kid's got going on. Give him about a half a scoop more, just in case we lack a little bit down there on the project. Fill him all the way up. Give him our signature swipe. And let's go check it out. I thought Brandon didn't know what the plan was. I thought he was leaving me. He was just pulling up so I could get in easier. I was like, wait, don't leave me. Oh, now you put your seatbelt on. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow the horn at you. I thought you were leaving me. I was like, wait.
Nah, pulling up.
All right, sir. Leave all my crap out of the way. Let's go, Joe. How's it working out, Bubba? Beautimous?
That's it.
Did you work on that curve way down there? Is that where most of it went?
Yeah.
Because I haven't had this kind of buttoned up a little bit. Last week, didn't you?
I did all this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. That looks great, man. Starting to rain on us a little bit.
It's trying to, man. He needs to come on and do it.
Yeah, knock some dust down. Alright, he's gonna let him kind of space that out a little bit. This will be the entrance to the road. We'll walk just a little bit and let y'all check it out. Oh man, that's so much better than it was last week. It was so bumpy going down through yonder. And we'll have to take a look at it later, but down there in the curve is where the majority of the material went and widened that curve out a lot, which would be fantastic. Guys, Jackson's gonna hop in the truck for me now. I've got to head to the appointment. Appreciate you watching. Give the video a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.
On the next one.